Guys, Trumpet here, back in another video, and today we're back here in Tycoon, where today we'll be reviewing the not the brand new, but the BRABHAM BT62 Limited here. So yeah, it's down here, and this thing is absolutely super cool looking, and yeah. So obviously, it looks like it's obviously a track car. You can see with its massive wing, all the aero bits, all the vents you can see. Um, and obviously the roll cage and all of that, and even like the racing type steering wheel and stuff. So yeah, so yeah, we're gonna be reviewing this. I'm gonna see if it's worth it, and I'm gonna compare it to some other cars that are around similar prices. And yeah, so without further ado, we're gonna buy it and we're gonna get into it. So let's get started here. So the in-game name is the BRABHAM 26TB. Let's go over the stats here. Top speed of 220 miles per hour, handling rating 8.4, rear-wheel drive drivetrain, 70 on your podiums in your dealerships, and 3,058 per mile. This car is worth $6.5 million or 399 Robux. So we're going to buy it obviously with $6.5 million, which we're going to do in 3, 2, 1. So we got it just like that. And wow, so yeah, this looks pretty good. I'm going to turn the sound up so I can just hear it. Yeah, it sounds pretty good. It does look really high though. Obviously, I'm gonna lower it. I'm gonna figure this one as well. And even lowered, it still looks incredibly like high, which I don't like, but that's alright. I'm gonna put race tires, and I'm also just gonna change the paint. But just driving around already, this thing is super fast in terms of acceleration. And yeah, I love it already. But yeah. So yeah, the first thing we're gonna do here is probably drag race here, but the exhausts are down here by the diffuser, or under the diffuser rather, and it looks pretty cool just driving around, especially in this white. Yeah, the exhausts are right there, and yeah, so pretty cool. Also, we got the lights, and I think these are more lights down here. I'm not sure. And you can also see all the carbon fiber. And yeah. The interior, obviously, super nice, super race car like. You set super low, so visibility is really bad in this thing. But yeah, obviously we got the roll cage and the racing seat. This is a one-seater as well, so obviously, actually in real life there is a BRABHAM BT62 that is road legal, and then this one is the race car version, which in my opinion looks way more aggressive. But obviously it is. And yeah. Yeah, starting off the half mile here. Acceleration, like I said, super fast. In third gear, or at fourth gear, we're already at 120 miles per hour. And yeah, I guess the top speed super fast at a whopping 12.2 seconds at 215 miles per hour. That is really good for what it is. So yeah. And now we're gonna do some circuit race, and then we're gonna end the video there. This was probably circuit race is probably where this car will shine. I mean, it's a track car. You can obviously see that it is one. So yeah. So yeah, we're obviously gonna do 5 laps, and while we wait for this race, we're just gonna take a look at the car. Obviously, you can see all the carbon fiber. I'm gonna showcase the lights. I gotta turn it to night. There we go. So the lights are right here, and oh, there are lights down here as well. That's really cool. So yeah, really cool how they did that. And yeah, so if I make the paint black, you can see it much easier. Actually, this thing looks super cool in black. I might actually make it black. But yeah, so I'm gonna make this back to day. This does not have matte paint though, so I'm probably not going to. But yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, starting off the circuit race here, this thing turns super well. That giant wing and diffuser in the back or in the rear, they provide so much downforce. It's crazy. And the race tires are super good, and this thing just looks amazing overall. I'm gonna change it back to white though. But wow, this thing is super nice. Um, so yeah, I think right now I can say this is absolutely worth it. And yeah, I'm gonna compare it to a different car that is way more expensive, which is around similar stats, um, which is going to be the McLaren Sabre. And yeah, so the McLaren Sabre is very disappointing. I will show you guys that after we finish this race. But yeah, that thing was $9 million, and it's barely faster than this BRABHAM. So yeah, also this thing is pretty underrated in real life, and it's not that popular. The people who know it are like true car enthusiasts, you know. So yeah, it's probably one of my favorite cars, to be honest. I just recently started liking it. I've never really liked this car, but the looks have really grown on me. So yeah, and yeah, this thing looks super sick. Yeah, I would like this car to be much lower when you put extra load suspension, but it's all good. Um, Driving in the interior here, like I said, there's not much visibility, unfortunately, and the interior is pretty basic, I will say, but it's all good. And yeah, so moving into our fourth lap right here, we're at 2 minutes, and this thing is rapid. This thing takes corners super well. You don't have to brake that much. If you're a really good circuit racer, then you can easily do this. You could easily do really good times in this car. And it's only 6.5 million. You could probably grind it pretty quickly if you have a fast car, such as like an MF5, Tuatara, Lead. Yeah, it's not even a collector's car. This thing is actually a very good grinding car, or a circuit car rather. But yeah, I really like it, to be honest. It's very fast. I can probably compare this against the 300 plus in terms of handling. Even though this has like the rating is way lower in this one than compared to the 300 plus, it handles very similarly because I usually use the 300 plus. So yeah, I've had a lot of experience with it, and I found that this is probably has better handling despite it having only like 8.5 rating of handling, whereas the 300 plus has a rating of 10. Obviously, speed difference makes a difference at times, but there we go. Total time 3 minutes 13 seconds. Best lap is 35.7 seconds, and yeah, this thing is pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna compare this to the McLaren Sabrina or a Sabre. So yeah, let's just see here. So if we just spawn this, this looks really good. Obviously, super sick. Track focus, right? Look at the price tag. Check the stats here. Okay, top speed of 224, handling 8.5, rear-wheel drivetrain, 71 in your podiums, 3,095 per mile for $9 million. Because of this car, $6.5 million. You get 220 miles per hour top speed and basically same stats. But this is $2.5 million cheaper. And in my opinion, it looks way better. So yeah, for sure, this is definitely worth it. Um, like I said, the McLaren Sabre is unlimited, but uh, it was terrible value, to be honest. I think I did make a video on it. I'm not too sure. I think I did say it was worth it, but it really isn't, to be honest. the The value for price is just value for money, rather. It's just terrible on that car compared to this car. This car is really good value for money. So yeah, probably gonna conclude today's video. And yes, in conclusion, this car, the Brabham BT62R, R stands for race car. Um, this is absolutely worth the $6.5 million. I wouldn't suggest you buy this with 400 Robux, but if you want to support the devs, then go ahead. But yeah, this thing is super sick, man. So yeah, it's probably gonna conclude today's video though. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy, make sure to smash that like button. Yes, hit that subscribe button. Also tap that bell notification icon so you guys get notified whenever I post a new video or go live coming very soon, hopefully. A quick recap: we covered the brand new limited BRABHAM BT62R here in Car Tycoon, and we tested it in drag race, half mile, and 5 laps in the circuit race, and it performed very well, especially for what it how much it costs, and yeah, it also looks super cool, super track focused. You can see all the carbon fiber. It's very customizable as well. You can customize the wheels, the paint, the calipers, and all that. And the interior is pretty good too. And everything else is pretty detailed. You can see we have a little toe strap thing right here. You can see all the vents, and you can see there's also like the struts here for the splitter, and also more lights down here. And yeah, super sick car. So yeah, um, but yeah, so yeah, make sure to buy this. You guys have less than a day as of this recording. I know I've been making these videos very late, but I've just been super busy in my life. So yeah, but make sure to buy this if you haven't bought it already. And yeah, but yeah, I think on that note, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!